Tom Decker from the Attic Depot is joining me today, and I've got a question for Tom. Tom, how are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm living the dream. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, what is the difference between passive and active ventilation?
So passive airflow in your attic space is basically just like I call it like a hole in the roof. It just lets heat escape. It doesn't draw any heat out of your attic space. So the reason that we prefer active airflow versus passive is if we can control the airflow. So we have solar attic ventilation comes out at 85 degrees, 75% humidity. And when their attic hits one of those two factors, the fans are going to kick on and it's going to take control and get us air exchanges per hour. We want to get about 10 air exchanges per hour. And we can do that with mechanical ventilation. When we have passive airflow, we're not controlling anything by temperature. Basically, it's just a hole and lets a little bit of heat out. So we don't get the air exchanges in an attic per hour like we can with active airflow. But for passive, you have static vents, which should be, we call them turtle vents, air hawks, all kinds of different names. Basically, it's a hole with a cover over it. And those will usually go about a foot or 2 foot down from the top ridge of your roof. And then we have ridge vents up at the top. The reason that most of these houses fail is because there's just not enough attic height. You need 15 feet of attic height for passive airflow to create any kind of a natural draw like a chimney would. So we have to have active airflow in these attics. So even if you have passive airflow, we can add the active airflow in there and create the natural draws and then kind of correct it, because 95% of the homes that we see that our contractors go out, they're way under ventilated. Like it's not even close. They're maybe 10% of the way there what they should be. So that's when we come in and add the active airflow.
Thank you, Tom, for explaining that. I appreciate it.
No problem.